What's up, everybody? I had to hack myself up. I'm getting over a slight cold, but you see the title of the video. Profile update. You know, since I finished the pseudo singularities, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I actually wanted to do something like this initially when I finished the singularities, but I never got around to that. Man, I've been having a blast with Fate Go. I just want to thank everyone who's been tuning in. You know, reading our comments, those who've been enjoying it and sticking around. You know, it really makes my day to read something like that. So, yeah, little heart-to-heart moment. But no, really, truly, I do have a blast with that. Some people checking my older videos. When I see those comments, like, hey, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Honestly, that's what keeps me going. Like, we had to go over my profile. It's been a hot minute since I've done a profile update vid. I think the last one I did was earlier this year. Anything else I want to add? I felt like there's something else I wanted to discuss with that. I'm in a good mood today, but I remember last time I did this, someone said something and it triggers me, and to this day I'll be triggered. I'll get to that when we get to that servant, but yeah, I do appreciate any advice y'all have, any tips, yada yada yada, stuff to look forward to as I enter as I begin Prologue and also Lost Belts. I've been slacking off on my farming a little bit because honestly, I really hate farming in Fate Go. It's probably my least favorite thing. I really do not like it. I've been spoiled with Arknights. Arknights, hey, for those who don't know, Arknights has an auto farming feature, so I get spoiled with that. But yeah, anyways, yeah, as I was saying, you know, appreciate any advice you have to share and all that stuff, constructive criticism. Okay, let's go through my Spirit Origin list. Yay! So with my Sabers, why not? So my Sabers, you know, I'm pretty comfortable with most of my Sabers, to be honest. Mordred, my number one. I've had you, I got you, I got you. Remember, I got Lily. I like using Saber Lily. Got you, then I got you, and then I recently have you. Okay, because I got you like a few months ago. Actually, it's kind of interesting. I feel like I got a number of people this year more than previous years. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, I went. I got like most of my Sabers I got this year because I've been liking these. What's your name? Katsushika Hokusa? I never knew her name. I just used her all the time. I really like using her. Usually in my like arts builds, fighting enemies, do like a little arts squad. One thing I always struggle with, like I said, with farming is trying to bring up some skills. I gotta do some Saber farming later on. Make sure I bring up some of those skills a bit more. One thing I have been making sure I do with most of my servants, though, is bring up their bond level, which that's something I'm really happy about. That I actually have been able to focus on their bond level more than anything. Yeah, I don't know. They're pretty cool to use. I like using them. Have they become my number one to use? In terms of like single target, I want to say yes. And to be honest, I feel like I enjoy using a lot of my 4-star servants more than my 5 stars or even 3 stars. In fact, I like using my 4 stars and 3 stars a bit more. I don't know, probably because I have more of those than my 5 stars and stuff. I got Okitsusoji not too long ago. Some point this summer I got her. Jalter, I like Jalter. Jalter is cool as well. The first servant I actually wanted in Fate Grand Order because I like her more than her regular version, to be honest. What's up with this? Oh, wait.
You gonna make me act up.
Yeah, all these other servants, I'll level them up whenever I get around to it. I'm at the point where I'm playing the game and I'd rather just invest more in the servants I'm going to use more, or the ones I like to use more, you know? I mean, I'm pretty sure you like playing with the servants you like playing around with, right? Because of my archers, I feel it's kind of the same thing with my Sabers. I'm pretty comfortable with most of my archers. I like his skills. I really like implementing his skills when it comes to the evade and stuff. Uriel. Really, ever since Camelot, Uriel's been up there as one of my favorites to use. But I've been wanting to invest more in my other single target. Are you single target or multi-target? Yeah, single target. Invest more in my other single target ones because I always feel like I'm relying on Uriel. I definitely want to invest more in these two. Especially since I have both their Phantasms at level 2, right? Yeah, the Phantasms are 2 out of 5 right now. So I definitely want to level up their skills. That's where I'm really stuck right now. I'm stuck with leveling up skills. I definitely want to level up Tristan eventually because he's really cool to use. I like him, especially with every single one of the attacks that basically do like, you know, they do that with every attack and
what?
Oh, the Nobunaga. Yo, the moment I started reading Fate Redline, Ultimate Ore Farmer right here. They're cool to use. My Lancers, I'm comfortable with a lot of my Lancers. And when I think about it, I'm really comfortable with a lot of my servants. I just feel like I'm either want to fully ascend them or I want to bring up a lot of their skills. I do plan on using more of the Grail things that ascend them up even further with all my servants, with most of my servants in general. Especially the ones I like to use because Cuckoo Lane, he's my favorite Lancer to use for many good reasons. He's just cool to use. Cool Lane, as I call him. He's cool to use. He's the guy. Just wicked, man. The guts, the evade, his whole phantasm's cool. That's my favorite to use. Other than him, I have been investing more in my. Actually, when I think about my Lancers, I definitely got to do a little bit more of my Lancers, I feel, more than my other classes when it comes to like leveling up, because literally Cuckoo Lane's holding the fort. I mean, do I need anyone else? But I have invested more in Elizabeth and also the homie Percival. I really like using Percival as my multi-target. Recently, I've been leveling up Elizabeth Bathory, or actually ever since I got her, I've been leveling her up. But she also has a multi-target as well. And plus she inflicts curse, which I really like. I just need to level up her skills. Like all my other servants, I gotta level up their skills. With him, I usually throw Percival if I have like an arts card build squad I'm going with. You know, to keep recycling phantasms mainly, because he's cool to use for that. I've been liking using this guy, Vlad the Third. Yeah, I recently actually got another version of him, so I was able to bring his god to the second round. So yeah, definitely want to max Ascension him soon. For my riders, okay, my riders, I feel like I'm gonna be honest, I feel like my riders are always a mix mash. In terms of single target, I only got Ushiwaka Maru, which that's why I've been leveling her up with the thing right here and also her skills. But other than her, who else do I have? I have him. He's pretty cool to use. I definitely want to use him a bit more. I want to build up his skills as well. Okay, we have Rider, and then they see Noble Phantasm type single target. Yeah, it's only these few, and these two, I'm not going to use these two. I don't plan ever using these two. I've been wanting to, okay, I've had Francis Drake for like the longest, and I'm like, okay, I think it's time for me to actually fully ascend her. Because I got all these other servants, and I just have not done it with her. Like I said, I feel like I enjoy my 4-star servants more because I like using them. They're pretty cool. You're just one of my favorite servants to use. Ever since I got Suzuka Gozen Vacation Mode, I've liked using her. She's probably one of my favorite, definitely one of my favorite riders to use, one of my favorite servants in general. Also, just golly, like, whoa, who's the artist for this? Yo, can I shake your hand? Okay, but I brought up her skills to level 2. Definitely want to bring them to level 3. Her Phantasm is also really cool. I really like looking at her Phantasm. What's her face is really cool. I got her recently with the 4-star selector thingy. Then my other two, I kind of use these two interchangeably. I feel like I use Mary Antonia a bit more though, because she has the debuff removal. As for my other servants, I'll level these guys up whenever I get around to it. I kind of want to focus a little bit more on Boudica because Mommy Boudica. Now casters, I feel like I've invested a lot more in my casters more than other classes, only because there's so many casters in Fate Go. Because I definitely want to fully ascend you eventually. Definitely want to fully ascend you. Okay, this is what, okay. Remember I mentioned earlier someone said something last time I did a video like this that pissed me off? So it was about waiver. I remember someone was like, quote for quote, I believe it was exactly like this. They said, this dude clearly doesn't know what he's doing because he hasn't leveled up his waiver. As evident from his waiver, a lack of leveling up waiver. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? I should level up waiver? Give me a damn reason, man. I hate that crap. See, you can't just say stuff like that. You just look like an a-hole. See, this is what I mean by constructive criticism, constructive feedback. Because it's like, oh, he obviously doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, so you pointed out I obviously don't know what I'm doing, supposedly. You're saying that I should level up waiver. Well, tell me why I should level up waiver. Give me a reason why. Give me a reason why then. Instead of just saying, oh, as evident by this, he obviously doesn't know what he's doing. Then show me what to do! Obviously, I don't know. So tell me so I could know. Prick. Someone else commented and said, oh, hey, by the way, if you should, yeah, you could level up waiver. He does this and that. And I was like, hey, I appreciate that. The other person who said something, though, as you can see, I've been leveling up waivers. Thank you for that person, by the way, who commented, tell me how useful waiver is. But it's just like, hey, if I don't know something, then let me know. Explain yourself. Don't just say something and then not elaborate. That's all you have to do. Elaborate, man. As evident from his lack of doing this. Shut the ooh. As you can see, I've really invested my 4 stars. I got What's Her Face not too long ago. I've actually, oh yeah, recently I almost fully ascended her. I was able to bring her to this level, and I've been making sure I level her up a bit more. But now she's really good to use. She's like one of the best casters in the game. Yeah, they've been investing more in her, especially as I'm about to get into Lost Belts. So I'm about to say something. Someone's gonna say, "Oh, he obviously doesn't know what he's doing," as evident by not leveling her up all the way. Like, shut the fudge up, man. Other than Waver and what's her face and her, I do like using Miyu. Miyu has been one of my favorite casters actually use because I like her healing and then also bringing up the attack. I've been liking using Medea Lily as well. I've been wanting to level her up so that she's on her final ascension, but I haven't been able to do that yet because, you know, I hate farming in this game. So it's crazy enough when I am in the mood to farm, because I get home from work and I'm like, oh hey, let me play some Fate Go, let me farm. That's whenever they have the server down for like an update. I'm like, come on. I'm in the mood to actually sit down and do this for like an hour before I get tired and go to bed. And you tell me I can't do that? I just can't get my timing going with it. Ow, my wrist. Yeah, recently I got Helena Blavatsky. Recently got her, so I get around to you when I get around to you. What do you even do? Are you more support type? No, you do heavy damage on all enemies. Okay. My assassins, I feel semi-comfortable with my assassins. If you want to level up here and there. Once I got Kama, it's like, hey, I'm set with a good single target servant. Recently, I brought her all the way up. Yeah, recently I literally leveled up all 3 of them. Because I was like, okay, I don't really have too many multi-target assassin types. Because I've mainly been relying on you, Kotaru. Recently, I leveled up Carmilla because I was like, hey, Carmilla's actually really cool to use. My assassins, I'm pretty comfortable with. It's just the rest of them I kind of just want to level up here and there. Their skills are pretty... Are their skills up? Okay, you're skill 1. Okay, I just want to bring up some of their skills, if anything. Carmilla over here changed up to this outfit. She's dominating this guy. She's probably going to have to torture him. Torture him to death. Hey, if it was some other type of activity, then... I'd be down. My Berserkers are also another class I want to level up a bit more. Because I mainly use these 2. Heracles, I definitely want to use you a bit more, man, because I already know he's a beast. I've been wanting to level my other Berserkers too, because I know they also have other skills that could be useful. When I think about my Berserkers, actually, I don't have any 5-star Berserkers. Mash, not much to say about Mash. I think I have all her skills leveled up too. Yep, leveled up all her skills, except for her shield. Okay, this is one I want to bring up to level 10. That's the only thing that's not level 10 yet. Rulers, I've been wanting to level up what's-her-face. Oh, you're not leveled up all the way. It's only 3. Well, I haven't done that yet. Johanna, I like using her because she's a cool ruler to use. She's more AoE type. I want to have... Well, I've been leveling up Quetzalcoatl a bit more because I was like, hey, I don't have a single target ruler. And... Well, I have a single target ruler. I haven't leveled her up. And I was like, oh, perfect. Let me level her up a bit more. For my Avengers, I have both Nitocris Altar and then also... The homie Hassan Lobo. Lobo's cool to use. He's grown on me. And the more I use him, the more he grows on me to use. Yeah, leveled up his skills, all to level 5. Nitocris Altar, I haven't really leveled up too much of her skills, mainly these 2. I haven't really leveled up that one too much. She's cool to use as well. Inflict death to all enemies. For my Moon Cancers, BB. Not much to say there. Been leveling her up a bit here and there. My alter egos, I like all my alter egos. I've been like using Passion Lip. I also did her rank up quest. So I was able to level up. I think one of her skills I was able to bring up a little bit more. I definitely want to actually level up her skills though, because she's really cool to use. Her Phantasm's also cool. I gotta level you up. Okay, so I gotta bring you up to your final ascension because I like using you a lot more. Or at least I use her a lot more than anything. Foreigner classes, I only have 1 foreigner. I have Mysterious Idol X. When did I get you? Oh yeah, you also one of the pilgrimage ones. So yeah, I was like, let me get you. Pretenders, I do have a pretender. I forgot, I got him in the summoning pool thing. So I use them here and there. I definitely want to level you up a bit more for when I have, a situation where you could be really useful in. That wraps it up for all my servants, really. Definitely a lot of them I want to level up either final ascension or mainly their skills. I think I have more so their skills I want to level up more than their final ascensions. But yeah, I just gotta get more into farming, y'all. I hate it. I have much to say about my craft essence. Craft essence is craft essence. Are there any craft essences y'all like to use? Let me know. I think that's pretty much it for the video, because I think when it comes to my profile, it comes mainly just my servants. My support setup, I want to change my support setup. I also want to add in I always forget to do this. Add in the bond cards, right? You definitely gotta throw those in on some of my servants. I definitely want to bring up their bond levels up for. Those I always make sure I get out the way. I think there's 4 right here. Yeah, I gotta do rank up quest 2 for Passion Lip, rank up quest 2 for you. I didn't do my rank up quest for Carmilla. Okay, I gotta do that then, because I gotta get a 3rd skill active. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Okay, I gotta see that one. What's it say? Who's texting me? Okay. You should look up the armor for us, y'all. Hey. It's not a long phase either. What does he mean by that, though? Oh, hell yeah. She said I took off the armor. You know what's about to go down. She took off the jacket. Look at surprise, he's blushing. Yeah, I got that in me. Yo, these servers be getting freaky when you finally ascend them. Like, yeah, I think that kind of wraps it up, y'all. Not much else to really say other than thank you for tuning in. I appreciate those tuning in and your all thoughts and everything you want to ever add. I truly do appreciate it. Any advice y'all shared, any constructive criticism y'all have, and other stuff. Looking forward to getting into Prologue. Someone also commented something somewhere. I think they said something like, oh, I guess you're not streaming Prologue or anything. I never said I wasn't going to stream Prologue. I said maybe I may or may not. I don't think I ever said definitive no. Some people have told me it's like primarily story. I don't know if I want to stream. If I'm mostly reading, do I want to stream me mostly reading? I don't know. I'll see if I do something for that. But before I do that, I know I did want to have a profile video up. Jeez, I haven't uploaded this video yet. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, my last video I probably said, hey, I'm going to do my update video, then I'll probably get to Prologue eventually. I might stream it, I may not stream it. I believe I said it along those lines. Since you said something, I don't want to do it now. I was thinking about, but now, that'd be so childish. But I'll see how I feel, because like I said, usually I always schedule a stream like literally 12 hours before. Because it's like I finish work and I come home and then I'm like, hey, do I want to schedule a stream or not? And there are a few factors that play into whether or not I decide to stream. One, if I'm still tired, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be tired tomorrow morning. I want the energy to stream. 2, I might be in a bad mood. Hey, if I'm in a bad mood and I come home from work and I'm in a bad mood, I'm not going to stream the next day. Or 3, I have something going on with my family. I'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. You know, I'll see how I'm feeling, or I guess by the time this is up, how I'm feeling tonight. I see how I'm feeling, how my throat is. Like I said, I'm getting over this cold, sore throat and stuff. So I'll see if I get along to doing that. If not, I might just record maybe half of it, and I might stream the other half. If I don't stream it this weekend, maybe I might do it next weekend. I'll see what I feel like doing and see how I am in general. Either case, I still have something up for it. If I read it on my own, I'll probably be able to get to Lost Bells quicker, to be honest, because I read faster on my own. I see what I do. I'll see what I feel like doing. Yeah, I'll see what happens with Prologue, whether I get to streaming or not. Yeah, anyways, that's all I have to say. See you later. Have a nice day. Peace and out.